At this time, we talked about the fact that the winds were coming. Now that the winds are here, Rod, how fast are we talking about?
So far, Aurora is one of the highest wind speeds at 40 miles per hour. Really haven't seen anything go above that here in the main flat of the Willamette Valley or up into southwest Washington. So if you are just joining us, these are the noontime observation. There's McMinnville South at 33, but overall not bad, right? Aurora had a 40 earlier, but now 29. PDX just 22. And the wider look, another big headline, if you're just joining us, is that the wind warning for the coast has been canceled or expired as the front is pushed inland. Earlier, 50-mile-per-hour winds in Newport. Earlier, 70-mile-per-hour wind in Garibaldi, but these winds are now generally less than 30. Remember, we still have the warnings up for Bend, 31 right now at GUST. Could be 55 at some point this afternoon. And wind advisories also for the Columbia Basin from the East Gorge out into Pendleton. So we have waves of rain hitting much of the state. And again, really steady stuff. Really wet outside here on the west side of our state. So let's talk about the wind forecast first. So here we are, 2 p.m. I think by 2 p.m. the front has moved through and the threat of anything getting 35, 40 miles per hour up and down I-5 will be over. But still breezy. I mean, 29, 26 mile per hour winds in Portland. Those eventually just keep getting slower and slower wind speeds as we go through the rest of the day into this evening. By evening, winds are less than 20 miles per hour, generally speaking, here on the west side of our state. All this rain, as I mentioned, that's going to be getting out of here too a little bit with the front moving through by 2 o'clock. Here's 2, and there's the frontal band of steady rain pushing east away from us. So it's going to be scattered showers mid-afternoon and then fewer showers as we get going into the evening hours. But this weather pattern is still very active as the weekend approaches. So here's tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. It's a weaker system, but a frontal band coming through. So that's going to be some steady rain as the morning commute hours begin. That tapers off into more of a scattered shower pattern tomorrow afternoon. We could get a sunbreak tomorrow afternoon, by the way, mixed with some of the scattered showers. So just to kind of recap, right now we're at 58. Portland's been up to 61. Salem, you hit 60 earlier today with the south winds. 4 o'clock, much calmer, certainly just scattered showers, typical breezes 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that even continues to become more widely scattered shower pattern-wise with calmer winds as we go into the evening, about 53 at 8 p.m. Some of those wind reports, and I verbally mentioned some of these. Aurora, actually 45 has been the peak gust I found. Scott Mills down in Marion County had a gust of 45. McMinnville 36 is the strongest I've found. Garibaldi at the coast of the main reporting sites in the cities, 70-mile-per-hour gusts earlier this morning. Here's Cannon Beach. You can see the tide kind of is well in, and a reminder that we have king tides expected this weekend, along with big swells coming in 10, 12 feet. So pretty good storm watching for the weekend. Similar scene down at the Channel House camera. This is in Depot Bay looking up to the north. Very gray, still raining, and of course very, very wet in downtown Portland, 58 degrees. Temperature statewide this afternoon generally will be in the 50s. 54 tomorrow, 50s this weekend. Saturday looks really rainy. Sunday not as bad. Monday could be mainly dry. That's my forecast. We'll be right back.